Welcome to Pure Chart Trading. In the intro of my video, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you see traders on social media showing off a strategy with an 85% win rate, I have to warn you that it's a scam. Over the years I've been trading the markets, I found one thing to be true. It doesn't matter what strategy you use and it doesn't matter what chart you trade. No strategy will ever hit over a 65% win rate in the long run. Trust me, if someone is trying to sell you their system or a Discord group membership, they are a fraud. As soon as you stop winning trades with their signals, they'll just make excuses about the market or say it's a bad trading season. On my channel, you'll learn how to trade completely on your own. Let's look at the first trade example. Always at the start of my entire process, I wait for a clear move that creates a market structure break. My strategy achieves a long-term win rate of 55 to 65%. Trust me, if you can do the same, you will likely be a highly profitable trader. Watch closely what I do. I believe you will learn it pretty quickly and easily. Right now, I see a nice market move and a structure break on the chart, so I can mark my supply zone and wait for the price to return and retest it. If the price gives me a clean enough confirmation, I will enter the trade. Notice that I always mark my zone based on the last opposite candle that was followed by a nice price move. If I can't see clearly where to mark my supply zone, I'd rather skip the trade and wait for the next one. While we're waiting for the price to return, I want to tell you that you can watch my new videos 3 times a week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So smash the subscribe and like buttons to always know when a new video drops and check it out. The price has returned to my supply zone. Based on how the candles look, I judge that the price could bounce in my direction. Trading is a game of probabilities. It's good to take every valid trade setup if you don't want to sit in front of the charts for hours and hours every day. I will risk 1% to make 2% and let the trade run. Did you see me use any special indicator or anything unusual? Not at all. I only used pure price action with a supply and demand strategy. If you like how I've been trading for years and want to learn it, let me know down in the comments so I can make a 1-hour video where I'll teach you everything from scratch. I'll break down the exact process and explain every single detail. Plus, as a bonus, I'll teach you how to handle broker fees so they don't eat into your profits. I have 3 more examples ready for today's video, so let's get into it. As always, I wait for a nice move that creates a market structure break. If you are tired of watching videos that promise you millions in 2 weeks, only to find out in reality that it doesn't work that way at all, you are in the right place. I am absolutely not going to show you fake profit screenshots or what kind of watch I bought after 2 days of trading because that's nonsense. That's exactly why you see percentages in my videos, because every trader makes money based on how big their capital is. Now you've probably noticed that while I was talking, the market created a structure break. I can mark it along with my demand zone in this case. We'll wait for the price to return and see if it gives us a clean confirmation to enter the trade. This is exactly what I always look for on the charts. It doesn't matter what time frame you use, it always works the same way. If you don't believe me, try zooming out on the chart in TradingView, switch between candle time frames, and if you really look closely at it, you'll find that it doesn't matter what time frame you have on the chart because it always looks the same and you will always find almost the exact same zones. I'll set a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio and we'll see right away what result this setup gets. If you already know my teachings, then you know that I only move my SL to break even when the price has reached at least 75% of my TP, so this setup is still at risk of taking a loss. So today's second trade hit the stop loss, which means a -1% hit to my capital. On my channel you'll always see the losing trades too because that's just part of trading and nobody can avoid it. If you look at a large series of 100 trades, there's a big chance that at least 40 of them will be losers. So always keep in mind that you can never judge a trading strategy based on a single trade. Go ahead and calculate how much profit you would make over those 100 trades if you used the exact same amount of money per trade, strictly followed the risk-to-reward ratio, and 160 of them. You'll see for yourself that it will surprise you, and I believe that after realizing this, you'll forget about all those fake mentors on YouTube or social media. I still have 2 more trades ready, so I'll show them to you, and you'll see the final result at the end of the video. Yes, exactly. Once again, I'm waiting for a nice price move that creates a market structure break. Don't forget that you can watch my videos 3 times a week, so quickly smash that subscribe and like button and check out my videos. It costs you nothing, it makes me happy, and it really helps out my channel. We have a clear price move that created a market structure break. Now I can mark my supply zone and wait for a retest and a clean confirmation. If everything looks good to me, I will definitely open the trade. While we're waiting for the price to return, feel free to drop any interesting questions down in the comments and I'll answer them. For example, what would you like to know about this strategy or trading in general? Now notice this detail. The price returned and just touched my supply zone, and I immediately got a strong and clean enough signal. I am definitely jumping into this trade. I will risk 1% to make 2%, and we will see what the result will be for this setup. It is very important that you always strictly follow all the steps of my strategy so that you can achieve the same results I have been getting for years. That was another successful trade, which means a plus 2% gain for my capital. You can trade exactly the same way, and I believe that with my educational videos, you can learn it and break free from the nonsense you see on social media every day. You just need to watch my videos closely. On my channel, you'll find them organized by strategy so you can choose what you're looking for and gradually watch all of them. You'll see 3 new videos every week, so smash that subscribe button. Now we can look at the last example for today's video, and you'll see the final result at the end, so watch until the very end. I wait for a nice market move and a structure break. As you can see, I keep repeating the exact same process over and over, and that is a very key thing. Trading isn't fun, it's boring. And if it's about money and you want to have fun, you should try Las Vegas instead of trading. I see a clear structure break, so in this case as well, I can mark my supply zone and wait for the price to return. Just so I don't forget, I always mark my zone based on the last opposite candle that was followed by an impulsive price move. If you can't define exactly where the zone is located, you'd better skip the setup and wait for the next one. You need to have flawless patience in many cases when you're looking for that perfect setup of yours. The price has returned to my supply zone and given me a clear, clean confirmation to enter the trade. In this case as well, I will risk 1% to make 2% and always follow the exact same process. If the price moves at least 75% toward my TP, I move my SL to break even to avoid an unnecessary loss in case the price fails to hit my take profit and turns against my setup. So, that was another great setup and I made a 2% profit. Like I said before, if you have enough patience and can wait for the right trade, it will turn into profit for you, and in the end, you'll be glad you didn't open any trade randomly. Now we can calculate the result I achieved in today's video. My trades hit take profit 3 times and stop loss 1 time, which means a total gain of 5% for my capital. If you like my videos and want to learn how to trade, watch all my videos, and in the future, I might make a bonus 1-hour video to explain all the steps in detail. Subscribe.